Hey guys, it's Missy, just checking in, seeing how you're doing on healing. Because, it is a lifelong thing to heal because we all come from generational trauma. And, especially in relationships, when you are with somebody and you're doing, healing and they are not, or they've chosen not to, and that's okay, that's their choice. But a lot of times, even when you're healing, you guys are mirrors, right? You're a mirror to each other. And sometimes, when you're going through things, you really have to be able to communicate. And, the thing is sometimes we can have expectations. And when you put too many expectations on your partner, that can be disappointing, right? Especially when they're not mind readers. Because mind reading is not on the table. That's why we have to communicate and say, I need my needs met. I'm not feeling connected. I'm not feeling close to you. When you said this the other day, it really hurt my feelings with the tone that you used. But those are the kind of things that, you're supposed to be able to talk about and be able to resolve and to be able to that's love. You have to talk things through. And if you don't, you grow resentful towards one another, and that's not love either. So if you really want a loving relationship, you have to be able to communicate and talk about it. Not to get reactive, not to retaliate, not to get vengeful. All those things are not love. You got to really look at what love is, because love comes from the heart, not up here with all these thoughts that go crazy, and you just want to retaliate and react and blame shift and make everything the other person's fault. How is that resolving anything? It isn't. You're just digging your hole deeper. So you have to learn to speak. You have to learn how to communicate. You have to sit down in a loving manner and go, hey baby, you hurt my feelings when you said this, and I'm not mad. I'm just letting you know that when you say things in that tone, it triggers me from my childhood or whatever this is, because usually that's what happens is we're coming from our wounds, right? When you get triggered, you're coming from an old wound. Old wounds come up so that we're aware of how far we've come and where we're heading, in a good place. So just so you know, while I'm on the subject, TikTok's pissing me off lately. I'm just going to say it. I mean, every time I turn around, I say the wrong thing or write on somebody, just joking around, and I've gotten shut the hell down so many times. I tried to promote my last video, and they wouldn't do it because of community guidelines. I'm like, for what? Like I said fuck or something? Then don't promote my shit to children. I don't know. Anyway, I went off on a rant. So I'm just saying, just get better at communicating. It's not that hard. If you have a hard time communicating, guess what? Oh, that's a wound. That is a wound from your childhood. Everything comes from our childhood. Everything comes from our childhood. And if you haven't started healing, that's what I'm here for. Y'all, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you and hold your hand through, healing your inner child, because that's what this life is about, is healing. Really why we're here. We're here to learn. We're here. Earth is a school. I say all these things all the time, but go look up Dolores Cannon. Go look up Bashar, Gabor Mate. There's so many people, the holistic psychologists that I love, because I've learned so much from all of these people. And that's why I do what I do, because I love helping people heal. That's why I'm here, because I'm a healer. I'm a Reiki master. I absolutely love sitting and talking with people and listening to their stories. Everybody's got a story. What's your story? Tell me, because I'm ready to listen.